mortals, and welcome back to Star Ocean.
So hopefully I'll play this slightly better, but if I play just as badly as I was playing the last game I was playing, it won't make too much of a difference. For those who are watching this not live, I was playing Overwatch just now and doing very, very badly for myself. It was very sad. Let's see here. So, it was mostly funny. I mean, let's be honest. The reason that people watch me is to watch me die horribly, and there was plenty of that to go around. So anyway, we are going to do something. I don't actually know what we're going to do. What was our plan? Did we have a plan? Transporter room. Do I know where I'm going? I have no idea where I'm going. I don't see why I'd need to go management. I don't think I need to go here. It's probably somewhere else. Okay. She might be in the sick bay? Question mark? I don't know. We'll find her. Along with the rest of my party. Someplace. Okay. That's not the right place. Damn it. Private quarters have moved. They're in a different spot on the list now. Let's see here. Okay, private quarters. There we go. Nope, this isn't where I'm supposed to be. Okay, so I'm clearly supposed to go somewhere, and I have no idea where it is. I'm just going to take a nap because I don't see any of my party members anywhere. And taking a nap seems like a good way to continue the plot. Okay, that's a no. So, bridge. Oh, did I check the cargo bay? Okay, so we'll check the cargo bay now. It's the one place that I don't think we looked. Get in the shuttle, maybe? Because we just rescued Relia, I think, and we're now going to find... I don't know where I'm supposed to go. Guess I'm gonna go here because this is sort of like the most centralized. Oh, there they are.
Fidel. What's wrong? What are you doing, Fidel?
Taking a walk.
Maybe I should come along too. I'll come too.
Perfect. Then let's be on our way.
Okay. So, I guess I'm just supposed to wander around randomly until I find my party members? So, let's zoom in really close. Is this Relia or is this her sister? Yeah, she's got the long hair, so I think it's probably Relia. Unless she got hair extensions. You never know. Okay, so there we go.
The problems are just piling up.
We can't let this escalate to all-out war.
Kronos is sure to make an official demand for her return.
You don't think erasing her symbols is viable anymore?
Even if it is, it's unlikely to defuse the situation at this point.
It'd be so much easier if Little Miss Starlight had never been created.
Captain!
Relia! That was uncalled for.
I know. I'm sorry.
So now we need to track her down. I'm gonna go to the cargo bay. Yep.
Relia! Leave me alone. Everyone would be a lot happier if only I weren't around. That's not true at all. You know that. It's okay. I'm tired of this. Leave me alone. Fidel!
I promised that I'd protect you. If you left me behind, I wouldn't be able to live with myself. If you're going to jump, Relia, then let me jump with you.
No, you can't.
You might never be able to rid yourself of that pain. It might influence how you live until the day you die, but right now, Relia, I want you to live for me. Without you, there's no chance I could ever be happy. Please don't do anything like this ever again, okay? If for some reason you ever stop believing in yourself, then always believe in me instead.
This is a very strange sentiment. It's not even a bad sentiment. It's not like something where it's like, oh, well, that's creepy that he said that. It's just
my
very
fault.
foreign.
If anyone deserves the blame here, it's me. I apologize for my behavior. I never meant that I didn't want you to be created. It was a poor choice of words.
We're very sorry that we brought this incident upon you.
You won't do that again, right?
Fidel, Miki, Fiore, Victor, Relia. You're all needed on the bridge.
You'd think he'd just say fake Redians, because Relia is basically a fake Redian. She may or may not be one technically, but she's...
Do you happen to recall what that enemy captain said before we fought in front of Relia's holding cell?
Something about a shuttle, right?
Mm-hmm. He said, when you go to the research lab, put that one in the shuttle as well.
Mm-hmm. Good memory.
From that statement, we can obviously infer that Ferry is inside their research facility.
A Kronos research facility, huh?
We found 2 of their symbology labs in the course of our journey, though.
Aha! Eureka! One of them got blown to bits and he's useless now. So...
The only one left is Symbological Facility probably on the banks of the Isar.
Okay, everyone to the transport room. We're coming for you, Feria.
Okay, so we now know where we're going. Which is good. It seems like a bit of a stretch, because you'd think they would have... Oh my god, you can do PAs here?
Okay. We'll meet in front of the turbo lift.
Actually, I don't want to do these. I don't think it's appropriate. Before they figured out where they were going, it was appropriate, but now that we know where we're going, I don't think it's appropriate for us to just be wandering around. That poor girl is in need of rescuing. So let's go rescue her. Charge! So, what kind kind of weird stuff on around here. Hello. So much for desert. Okay, I'm gonna go fight these things. Okay, that was weird.
Can't get any better than that.
Hardly worth it.
Hey, Laurel! So we got Poison Hemlock, we got Laurel, and we got that other thing as well. I was definitely not expecting... I wasn't expecting to get a tree off of those.
Oh yeah! Look at me now!
Okay, so we're gonna head to the north here. We're gonna try to get this. And that is not what I'm hoping for. Alright, so in we go.
It's no good. They've updated their security software.
This would be so much easier if they were idiots.
Will it take much longer? No, it won't. Because this time we can use our ship's main computer. Decryption complete. We can now override the facility's transporter.
Wow!
Can you send us to the 3rd basement floor?
The one with the gigantic terminal?
You know it.
3 floors down, you say? That shouldn't be a problem. Energizing.
Energize. Okay, so we should be able to just pop in there. Just watch. We're gonna have to do another major thing without Anne. Make
I
me
hate
sad.
to say this, but it looks as if this terminal doesn't contain any information on Feria.
It makes sense they pulled a stunt like this, considering the entrance's security system is reprogrammed as well.
Well then, should we try to search for another terminal or something? There are definitely rooms we haven't checked yet, so if we search them all high and low, then...
What a warm reception.
We should go where all these enemies are coming from. That's where she's being held captive.
You're saying they're concentrating their resources around what's most vital.
Exactly. The area at the end of this trail.
Fight!
Just know it's
And we should go where the security level is highest.
Pandora's Somebody just got over there.
That was scary.
Just as I expected.
The more...
So I unlocked at least one new role. Like this one's Pervader. That's interesting.
skillful I get, the
You
more
can
charming
count
I
on me.
become.
I don't know that I need to worry about that, but I think, I mean, depending on how that works, that could negate the guard penalty, or it could just double your damage from like 10% to 20, depending on which way it is. Either way, I don't think that it's necessarily worth investing a thing in right now to get it.
Who are you?
I'm Rafine, the curator of the biological specimen wing here. Please, follow me. I'll take you to the girl you seek.
Wait, why would someone like you cooperate with us?
Because I have
Because I
specially
didn't
colored
do
hair.
Formidable.
Formidable?
Not a single one of the researchers in this division are working here of their own accord, including me. We've had enough. We simply can't involve those two any longer. The issue, however, is that releasing them solves nothing. They will continue to be sought out by one party or another. They must be protected from both Kronos and the Federation. Come this way, please.
This could be a trap. Stay vigilant.
These animals are all corrupted. So you are the ones who did this?
Yes, as one aspect of our research. Why are there security drones here? They aren't authorized to patrol this section.
It's time to fight fire with fire. Attack!
Fafnir?
There's the director.
That's an interesting name.
There's no time to spare. You have to reach out as soon as possible. You'll never leave those wings, so we'll need to take them by force.
Another try.
She's just hiding in the corner.
I must use this gift to protect others.
Oh shit, really it went down. Whoopsie doopsie. Well, wish ya. That's an interesting name. Poor guy. He's on the ground. I get countered, but it attacks directly below her. Smacks the crap out of him. Oopsie doopsie.
Hurry, our destination's beyond the store.
Holy shit. That's badass.
Let's do this.
Illustrious Manticore.
Get ready.
So we need to start casting again. So she's actually in the right spot.
Did its wounds heal or something?
Nothing we do hurts it.
This life form has been modified by the director himself. You won't be able to do anything to it until you neutralize its healing
Okay, so how do we do that?
powers. Sacred pain.
Also, it might have occurred to you to mention it first.
There's something odd about this thing's behavior. It's ignoring us.
Is it? Because it doesn't really seem to be.
I'm going after Fidel exclusively. I see what you mean. The only explanation I can think of is it's being controlled with symbological powers.
Right now we should shoot first and ask questions later. Guys, definitely giving your power to aid Fidel.
Everybody feel
I'm not entirely sure what's happening. Okay, it looks like it's not. I think it's simultaneously snare and no longer regenning, so that's fun.
I want to help. No one likes getting hurt.
I won't bury you yet.
It's really funny actually, because it says that it's going exclusively after Fidel, but it's very clearly going after everybody.
Are you alright?
Don't push yourself. I'm okay.
We're safe. And it's all thanks to you, Aurelia.
Look! General Alma.
It's Varia. It's Varia.
General Alma, Director. Is it safe to assume this is all going according to plan for you?
I must say, I did not expect you to turn traitor on us, Rafine. How unfortunate.
Get back, ma'am. Your life is in danger.
I see you took Relia from us, as I knew you would. Otherwise, you'd hardly be worthy of the Kenny name.
Why don't I take Feria as well?
Such a loud bark for a small runt.
I am Thoris, the one and only director of this fine laboratory. Thanks to your tireless efforts, I have collected some truly superlative data. It somehow escaped me that activating space-time symbology catalyzes the release of certain hormones. But you, Fidel was it, kindly brought it to my attention.
All this was for space-time symbology?
I brought it to your attention? What's that mean?
In other words, they knew full well that we'd save Relia from that Kronos battleship. Not only that, they wanted us to do it. Then, during that last fight, they monitored Relia's biological responses closely. Thus, they effectively measured certain changes that occur when she employs symbology.
Very keen of you to grasp the situation.
You're saying you used a whole ship's crew as bait for us?
And it has all worked out as I planned.
We only possess 2 units at the moment, but once we are able to mass produce them, the information we collected from your endeavors with her will certainly be useful to our cause.
Mass produce? You use this place to craft endless numbers of people?
Do you even understand what life is?
Of all the ludicrous. May we all meet again in the near future.
Hand over Feria!
Shouting at people who aren't there anymore is super effective.
If we're gonna go after General Alma, we'll need our ship. Let's hurry.
Mom. Dad.
What, seriously?
Relia, thank heavens you're alive and well.
It's a pleasure to meet you. I'm Kristoff, one of the researchers here.
Are you Relia's dad?
Well, her father figure.
Now that you've shown yourself, I take it we can expect some answers vis-a-vis this place?
Our symbometric technology far eclipses that of the Federation's. As part of that, the research we conducted here was on the ultimate script. Symbols that can physically manipulate the fabric of space and time.
Space-time symbols.
As I'm sure you are well aware, the Pan-Galactic Federation appeared before Kronos 16 years ago by the Space Day calendar.
In order to combat their overwhelming military might, we embarked upon large-scale research to test the feasibility of using space-time symbols to turn life forms into weapons. Then, in Space Date 526, we were coerced by the Federation into approving the CFNZ.
Coerced? I don't think so. In order to preserve the peace between our organizations, we had to establish mutually agreed-upon terms before approving it.
As a universal power, you can rationalize it that way. As the weaker party, though, we had no choice but to submit to those terms.
We manufactured countless test subjects, but only succeeded at applying symbols to 2 of them. Relia and Feria.
Those poor things.
The military hawks quickly latched their talons onto exploiting these space-time symbiforms. They set up facilities here on Fakreed, and forced us to modify the local fauna.
The next step was to release those symbiforms into the wild.
Up until that point, we had conducted our research clandestinely. Then, we received an order from them to pit our subjects against the natives for the sake of gathering data.
They told us all this was imperative in order to defend ourselves against the Federation.
So, in other words, you're saying everything that transpired here is the Federation's fault?
Only that it was the impetus. We simply wanted to conduct our research in peace.
Don't make me laugh. Treating a planet's population like lab rats is hardly peaceful.
I know. It was difficult for us, too. We couldn't expose Relia to this travesty any longer, so we helped her escape aboard a shuttle.
So, the metal thing that fell on the Dekov footpath was your shuttle?
It was, indeed. Sadly, Thoris was apprised of our plan and had the thing shot down once it launched.
Now, in order to unleash Feria's full potential, they plan on using the data they collected from the trials you've overcome with Relia.
It seems that the Federation's appearance here has put General Alma on edge. I apologize for the impertinence of this request, but please, free Relia and Feria from their fate as instruments of war.
With this card, you should be able to enter an edifice known on this planet as the Signa Silica.
Signa Silica?
Once you track its hallowed halls and reach the shrine within its deepest recesses, you will understand why we chose this planet as our laboratory.
Do you have any idea where General Alma might have gone? I see. Well, I appreciate the other info. Let's move out.
Relia.
It's time to say goodbye, Relia.
Huh?
I'm afraid we can't go with you, honey.
Why not? I get it.
Now that the Federation knows of this facility, it won't be long before it's destroyed. There is nothing more we can do on our end.
Take good care of Relia and Feria for us.
Mom. Dad.
Farewell, my dear Relia.
Relia!
Anne, prepare us for transport.
Aye, aye, Captain.
I don't get it. Why is it that they're... The explanation for why they can't go with is non-existent. That did not make any sense. I can understand, like, hey, we're actually horrible people who subjected you to all sorts of tortures, and it wouldn't be right for us to go with you because we're horrible people. And I wouldn't necessarily agree, but it's, like, it's a sentiment that I can understand them having, but I don't understand what the argument they were making was there. Oh, am I supposed to just go back to the teleporter? I guess I'm not actually going anywhere, am I?
Good to have you back,
okay,
sir.
Thanks. And the General's whereabouts?
We've maximized our ultra-long-range sensors output in search of it.
Oh my.
just this spot. Do you know why there's no data for this one area? No readings? How? Captain, could you please come take a look at this?
Did you find anything?
I tried scanning the Sigma-Silica, but see for yourself.
What the? That's definitely odd. Could it be another Kronos facility?
The only explanation is that it blocks every single type and frequency of wave with which we could scan it.
Such technology shouldn't even exist on this planet.
Shields with this much range shouldn't exist anywhere in the Federation, let alone this planet.
Well, not like running our mouths more will solve anything. Let's check it out.
I agree.
Besides, it's gonna take some time to find General Alma in that celestial haystack.
As long as this shield is in operation, there's no hope of us transporting directly to its location. Although, even if we could, the structure itself also appears to hinder transport.
Can buildings even do stuff like that? I guess that's life's way of telling me I need more exercise. Anyway, let's just beam down somewhere nearby. We can search on foot from there.
Yes, sir.
Get ready, ladies and gents. Next stop, the Sigma-Silica.
Okay, so we're gonna go down to the transport room and TP ourselves into position. Get ourselves some slaying on. Sorry, I got completely distracted. No idea. Okay, so we're going to where? Is it the place that's north of Soma? I guess I'll go to Soma. And that is correct. Okay. So, we still have not managed to get Celia. We haven't managed to get Celia rescued. So, we'll do that now. I think we're getting closer to the end now. Way more expensive. Yeah, I just got 2 moon pearls. So we're finishing up quite a lot of missions that. Bye bye, baby.
Perfect as it gets.
I'll try to help.
More chat. I refuse to stop here.
Got more alchemist water. Dinosaur. Oh god. Oh, I just lost like all of that shit. It isn't bad. It is very, very bad. Oh, I just lost. That's the game over right there. Holy shit. When did I save? Fuck. Well, this is what happens when you don't save every fucking second that you can save. That was a pretty massive like boost to the enemies there. So where was I? can't actually go there. So...
Good to have you back, sir.
Thanks.
So we need to go through this sequence again, which is fine. It'll just take a couple minutes. Sorry about that. I grossly underestimated that. I wasn't even using like proper like strong attacks. I was using weak attacks for no real reason, actually, because I was already capped out. So bloop, 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 bloop.
Oh my.
Oh
Why just this
my.
spot? Do you know why there's no data for this one area? No readings? How?
By the power of Grayskull. Hello, Aurelia, how's it going? Hello, Aurelia, how's it going? Seriously? How long do we have to wait?
And the General's whereabouts?
We've maximized our ultra-long-range sensors output in search of it.
Captain, could you please come take a look at this?
Did you find anything?
I tried scanning the Cygnus Silica, but see for yourself.
What the? That's definitely odd. Could it be another Kronos facility?
The only explanation is that it blocks every single type and frequency of wave with which we could scan it.
Such technology shouldn't even exist on this planet.
Shields with this much range shouldn't exist anywhere in the Federation, let alone this planet.
Well, not like running our mouths more will solve anything. Let's check it out.
I agree.
Besides, it's gonna take some time to find General Alma in that celestial haystack.
As long as this shield is in operation, there's no hope of us transporting directly to its location. Although, even if we could, the structure itself also appears to hinder transport.
Can buildings even do stuff like that? I guess that's life's way of telling me I need more exercise. Anyway, let's just beam down somewhere nearby. We can search on foot from there.
Yes, sir.
Get ready, ladies and gents. Next
Yay.
stop, the Cygnus Silica.
Yay, okay. Finally, okay, let's get out of here. Boop. So, transport room. This time we're gonna save before we TP down. And how do I want to handle all this jazz? Let's see. Yeah, the reason that I got blown up so quickly was because I was using weak attacks. And I got countered. So that did like 6,000 damage. And it might have done more because it might have been a multi-hit. Oh, right.
Now my clothes are all dirty.
Scary.
Dragon scales, dragon hide. Silver.
We have the upper hand.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna definitely drop this one. It's too complicated an attack. I don't really think that it's gonna be too useful. I figure that there's probably going to be other battle skills that are better. I don't know that X healing is necessarily that useful. That's pretty cool. Gravity bullet, that sounds familiar. Temporary lower attack. Okay, so we'll try setting triple kick. See how that goes.
A decisive win with minimal.
Can I say I'm a perfectionist?
It's not terrible. But honestly, not great. I mean, the fact of the matter is that I am getting put in harm's way doing this. And it's got lower accuracy.
Hopefully I can be of assistance.
Because of the fact that as a multi-hit attack, it's possible for me to miss the rest of the hits. I kind of feel like Hammer of Might is just too badass to replace. But you know what? I'll leave it on for a while. It does do something like 50% more damage. So
As close to perfect as it gets.
That was it.
okay, so
Now I can protect everyone.
yay! Now I can protect everyone. But yeah, this is definitely way better than that other one.
That wasn't even worth the effort.
The AoE on it is pretty good. Like the other one I felt like was just not a very good attack pattern. This attack pattern is actually pretty good. It's just a matter of whether it's better than Hammer of Might, which is too bad. And the answer is probably just because of the damage between the two.
Could have been worse, I guess.
The more
Dragon
skillful
Hunter.
I get, the more charming I become.
Oh yeah! Look at me now!
Angel Stone, Nereid Stone, all that good jazz. Okay, so we can now go into the actual Sigma Silica place. That's a good question. I don't know. Maybe it did. I have the volume pretty low, so I'm sort of like barely hearing it. So I don't actually know. Maybe it did, maybe it didn't. Hello! So we've got a save point. So this might be the end game. I mean, it would make a lot of sense for this to be the end game. Okay, so we can go that way. We're not going to go there quite yet because we want to open this up. But yeah, this theme to me feels anti-death amulet. Well then. If I just wear that amulet, I will be invincible. Immortal. It will be glorious. Little Satan.
Just as I expected.
Darkness Gem, Shadow Roses.
Looks like I'm gaining on my phone.
Platinum. Particularly nice when I walk into the areas there. Unfortunately, we're gonna really be losing our bonus gauge very quickly at this rate. I'm gonna try using Hammer Might weak spam for a while because that worked out so well for me just now. Oh god. Well. There we go.
That's all you got? Another trial.
14,000 EXP. So there's definitely been an escalation in terms of EXP gain and all that jazz.
Just as I expected.
So we got Mithril and Platinum.
You have to drop on me.
And I'm basically just spamming this to get my bonus gauge leveled up a bit more. Then we can go back to kicking things. I do think the triple kick is pretty decent.
This shouldn't be too much of a problem.
Okay.
Good to go.
Oh, so those are like gold. Same attack pattern as oh god.
Could have been worse, I guess.
That was scary. Now I can protect everyone.
Got crystal, mithril, platinum, all that good jazz.
When we reach the deepest part of this sanctuary, we'll see a statue.
Who's
Well,
You sure know a lot about signatures. Ah, that's what it is.
unfortunately, the only person who is down is Fuck. He's a boss? Well, that's a serious problem. Unfortunately, I can't really do any damage with this guy. His attack pattern is really shitty.
I can't go on like this.
Get ready for some pain.
I think I'm gonna lose. Maybe not. I forgot that this guy had this. No. Got it. And it's worth basically nothing, of course. Okay, so... how likely am I to be able to dodge all these enemies? That's a wrap. Oh, God damn it. This is painful. Because my healer got one shot by the explosion. She got taken from 100% to dead just from that one spell. So... I don't know how to fix that. That was very unexpected. But yeah, this is a door that's locked, which I pretty much suspected. So what? There's supposedly my current internet quality isn't high enough to broadcast gameplay. Okay. Curious what these two are.
I'd buy it.
Okay, so that's terrible.
I'd buy it.
Testament to Triumph.
It's done.
Let's see. I do not know what I want to do.
If you want to win, just hang in there.
There are a lot of these. Do I want...
I must use this gift to protect others.
I don't know what I want to do here. So, I'm not seeing any new... like... gear I can make. I'm gonna just try... doing synthesis, I guess. Let's see what happens here.
D-O-N-E. Done.
I made Sinclair, which is some trash thing.
This shouldn't be too much of a problem.
No one is getting hurt.
So our goal here is basically to get through that room intact. That's clearly meant to be like a mini boss. Unfortunately, it's a mini boss that gives me no experience for some reason. Oh, you know what I gave no experience is because I've lost all of my stuff on it. Oh, that makes sense. I was getting
Another try.
less than a third of the original EXP that I would normally be getting.
Just as I expected.
The warrior must continue to hone.
We opened the alchemist's water. Ida. Infinity kick. Okay, so I actually like triple kick. By the way, this needs to be replaced with double slash. Mirror blade is just not doing the job I need it to be doing. It does a reasonably high amount of damage, but it's such a slow attack that you can't really do much with it.
We have the drop on you.
Oh, I forgot to accept that. Oh, Jesus. So yeah, this is a really nice attack pattern. I'm gonna check what looks like I use Infinity Kick. Because I want to see what it looks like. It may be valuable, but honestly, if I had to guess, I'd say it's probably not going to be valuable, and it's probably just going to take way too long to use for it to be worthwhile. That's my guess. What the hell wrong with it? It's a very long attack. The AoE is not particularly good. Okay, so we are going to set that back to Halo of Might. So we're going to go ahead and use fairy light.
When we reach the deepest part of this sanctuary, we'll see a statue of Palaphytos.
Who's Palaphytos?
He is the progenitor of symmetry. For a soldier, I know a lot about symmetry. Ah, that's because you're from this area?
Every side.
No one is getting hurt.
The depths!
No one is getting hurt. I want to help.
Just drop an explosion directly on top of those two people.
Enemy elimination successful. I refuse to stop here.
So, an angel feather card. Oop. Excuse me. We'll go ahead and learn this because it sounds cool.
Okay, we need to focus now.
A decisive win with minimal casualties.
Can't get any better than that.
Okay, going in here. Getting our seeds. So we have another.
Arcade weapon!
I can't laugh.
I want to help.
So that thing that happened. I'm gonna go ahead and use the fairy light. Jeez. So that breath weapon is kind of a big deal. Oh shit. Oh god. Okay, I didn't notice that he was casting a spell at me. He's stunned. And he's toast. Okay.
Just as I expected.
And I don't think that I wasn't controlling the people who died. So I'm pretty sure that that is actually just legitimately worth basically nothing for no reason. Okay. Yeah, because I've got my EXP stuff still going. It's just.
Oh yeah! Look at me now!
Okay, so that thing is kind of a nightmare. We'll just deal with it anyway. Yeah. Spell casting can charge that. He's enough. probably gonna kill her. Fuck. Jesus Christ. I think he's just spamming spells. Whew.
That was scary.
Okay, so healing. Don't know why I did that. Resin first. Alright, so we can, I guess, go over here and grab this. And I have a suspicion that we're going to be dealing with final boss here. Probably not, actually. That doesn't make any sense. This doesn't feel so far like an actual like final boss lair. It just isn't long enough. But I guess it could be theoretically. Who knows? Nah, this is the final boss. Okay, so this was working reasonably well, actually.
No one likes getting hurt.
Double slap!
Holy shit. Well, was not expecting that. Who the fuck are you? No.
Back to the fight.
Back to the fight.
Why doesn't casting the heal? Hopeful.
Everybody feel the
Boom. I need actually to give her the thingamabobber.
Double slap!
Get ready for
Never strike!
Get ready for some pain!
So yeah, I was expecting that I would be finding the other character here, the twin here. But it doesn't look like she's going to be here. I guess I should probably freaking...
That was harder than I expected.
The more skillful I get,
I love
the more challenging I become.
Alright, so we got the Guardian. It looks like we can keep going. Save the game, though. We've got a heal point out here, and we should probably use it. So I'm hopeful that we won't run into too many enemies along the way. It's a reasonably short pathway, so... I cannot go out that way. So never mind then. But yeah, unfortunately, I did lose pretty much my entire bonus gauge, but that's okay. We can reaccrue that.
So this is the founder of...
It said that upon discovering this temple, Halophidos deciphered the ancient glyphs that lined its walls, and then proceeded to adapt them for the sorcerer's arts.
What an absolute genius.
Did we hit a dead end?
Well, Sigma Celica's recesses don't get any deeper than this.
Captain,
Did you find something?
Electromagnetic waves, meaning electricity runs through this plate.
An electric current? Pardon my ignorance, but what's so special about that?
Remember, this is Fake Reed.
Whoops, slipped my mind.
Could you pass me the card from those Kronos researchers?
Interesting.
Did you know about this, Victor?
Not at all. I'm as surprised as you.
If this isn't a trap, you sure did a good job making it look like one. Relia! Wait!
Immediately as she calls it a trap, Relia charges in. Interesting, this looks like a desert. Holy shit.
What in the world is this place?
Quite the expanse we stumbled upon.
That is interesting.
Whatever this place is, it's certainly not natural.
Yeah, this definitely feels way off. It's almost like we're floating above a planetoid without an atmosphere, not underneath a sanctum.
Okay, so before we do anything else, we're gonna equip this.
Relia! Fidel, I know this place.
What do you mean, you know it?
I see something.
Is it boss time?
I just assumed this thing be tinier when we got close.
Can something so wondrous exist here?
Why, sir? This is...
Yeah. This is no simulation, it's real.
Relia! Watch it!
My whole world's changed.
Your past came back to you then?
I was never a regular kid at all. I was created to destroy, to execute orders to kill as an unthinking tool.
Who cares, I say.
Huh?
There are so many kids whose worlds are tragic. They are also much worse than yours is. It isn't how you were born that counts. It's how you act.
Thanks a lot, Fidel. And thanks, friends. I get to be here thanks to you. But my sister's got nobody now. I know I can't do this alone. With your help, though, I know I can. Please lend your aid. Together, we'll set things right.
Let us go. We'll save Feria, now. Without fail.
Okay. So what was the purpose of this MacGuffin?
I now understand why Kronos chose Fake Reed 4 over all other planets, but I'm still not sure why this place exists on Fake Reed.
We can talk about that once we're above ground. Our communicators get absolutely zero reception down here.
Oh, that's right. With those dampening shields erected, I suppose it's only natural for communications to be affected as well. Let's concentrate on leaving, then.
Parchment. That's such a funny thing to find. Just random paper lying around in this, like, ancient... Like, I don't even know what this thing is. Memory returning device? It looks like a portal. It reminds me of the thing on sticks. So I wonder if we're going to have another boss fight. I wouldn't be super surprised, because the Guardian felt like kind of a...
Kenny here.
Where have you been, Captain? I swear, we've been on the edge of our seats since we lost your signal.
Inside that shield, that's where. So, do you think you can transport us?
Not yet. The signal's still being jammed. Please, get outside its range as soon as possible.
What's up?
Our sensors have picked up Chronos ships. They'll make contact in 12 hours.
General Alma's ship there?
I don't want to make assumptions, but they may not actually be his ships.
All right. We'll step on it. Kenny, over and out.
An emergency?
Apparently, some Chronos ships are headed toward us.
So we're off?
That we are.
Mm-hmm. Save time, yay! Bloop! Mm-hmm. And can I... Yes. So this is now open. I can just leave this way.
This shouldn't be too much.
Okay, that's actually a huge problem. Completely out of mind.
That wasn't even worth the effort.
Hardly worth it.
Why can't they all be this easy?
Ooh, we got some mithril. There's only a few of them, so I might as well just keep poking. 1,000 victories. Here we go. So we've made it back here. We can go rest. Well, not rest, but we can go heal up. I'll grab this instant death protection item over here. I did miss an item in here. I'm not going to worry about it for now. Generally, I haven't been super impressed with most of the gear that I've been finding, so... Rather than try to fight the gigantic pack of enemies that item's in, I'm just going to come back later. Because I should, I think, be able to go through that door, which means it'll be easy to come back. Assuming that I decide to. I assume this game has like a proper post-game, because it's a Tri-Ace game, but you never know. So out we go. Okay, so we're going to TP back to the Charles de Gaulle. I'm going to call it the Charles de Gaulle because, I don't know, I feel like it's probably a mistranslation. It feels very strange that it's called the Charles de Gaulle.
Whoops.
Whoops. Hey, we can have PAs. Do I want to do this? I'm gonna head to the bridge because We should probably figure out what's going on before we continue with the PAs and things like that.
What's the situation?
A fleet of 4 Kronos ships is currently on course for the Fakreed system. At this rate, they should make contact with us in fewer than 7 hours.
Took us 5 hours to get back here?
Why would they think they need so many?
Captain, we're receiving a transmission from the Kronos fleet.
Put them on screen.
I guess I should probably look up.
Greetings. This is President Mutal of the Central Kronos government.
The president?
Huh?
Wait, why would their president be
He can't
here?
be serious.
It's my distinct pleasure to make your acquaintance, Mr. President. Allow me to introduce myself. My name is Emerson T. Kenny, and I'm the captain of this humble Pan-Galactic Federation vessel, the Charles de Gaulle.
It's an honor to meet you, Captain Kenny.
Oh, no, sir. I assure you, the honor's all mine. If you don't mind me asking, Mr. President, what is it that has brought you to this frontier?
Let's get right down to business. Certain high-ranking officials in our military have terminated contact with us. Despite our numerous attempts, we still have not successfully reached them.
You mean General Alma?
Well then, I see you're already privy to some of the details. Let me be clear. We have no intention of renouncing the Charter and fiduciary no-fly zones. We ratified that treaty with the Pan-Galactic Federation and will continue to abide by its statutes. In contrast, General Alma is colluding with the anti-Federation faction of the military to incite a coup d'etat, and eschewing the Charter is one part of their scheme.
Well, sir, that's our understanding of it, too.
How would Kronos ever have a future if we disregard it? It's impossible. We can't fight a civil war while simultaneously fighting one abroad with the Federation. What they are perpetrating is lunacy. On behalf of the Central Kronos government, I officially request the Pan-Galactic Federation's military support in this conflict. Without your cooperation, we cannot hope to prevent Alma's coup d'etat.
I'll relay your request to our organization's commander with utmost haste, and I'll do my best to have a response for you by the time you reach the Fakreed system. I can't, however, make any promises.
Your effort is much appreciated, Captain. Hopefully the answer we receive is an affirmative one. Mutal, over and out.
I'll talk to the commander in my quarters. Delacroix, you're in charge while I'm gone.
Yes, sir.
Interesting. Yay for coup d'etats. Nope. Oh no, the screen's going black. No! Okay, so let's see what's happening here. So,
You're going to trust someone who was your enemy up until now?
Kronos isn't necessarily our enemy. It's General Alma and his faction that are.
What if it turns out both groups are conspiring together?
With technology this powerful and dangerous, you have to be careful. Misusing it could result in the deaths of hundreds of millions of people. Not only that, it could even destroy whole civilizations.
And that's a reason not to go to war? Sounds like sophistry to me.
When you become as advanced as we are, you'll realize you can't just start wars whenever you want, no matter who the enemy is.
Are you saying we can't comprehend because our brains are as underdeveloped as our planet?
That's not what I meant.
Sorry. Let's not continue this conversation. I respect your decision.
Thank you.
yeah, but Victor's being a total dick there. It's like, yeah, no, it has to do with the fact that if we ran this ship into your planet, it would explode the planet. Like, we could legitimately blow up your entire planet, not by shooting it, but just by running our ship into it. Everyone that you've ever known, gone instantly. That's the kind of power. It's a matter of, like, scale. And it's very, very dangerous to go into a war when you've got this kind of power. at both sides' disposal. So, anyway, we are going to actually end things here for now because my wife just came home. So that's going to be it for today. Next time, we will hopefully hear good things from the president, and peace will be with us, and we'll get Furia back. Just, you know, by diplomatic means, we'll never have to fight again. Everything's going to work out perfectly. I'm sure that's how it's all going to play out. So anyway, that's going to be it for today. Thank you everyone for watching. It has been a pleasure streaming for you today, and I hope to see you all again next time.